Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, U.S. Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about the green card law that holders should start paying attention to. A new focus on the long-overlooked green card identification law is raising concern among lawful residents across the U.S. Recent enforcement moves suggest that immigration officers may begin penalizing those who fail to comply with documentation rules that had long gone unnoticed. If you're interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. A 60-year-old lawful permanent resident, Ruben Antonio Cruz, was fined $130 in Chicago after immigration and customs enforcement agents discovered he was not carrying his green card during a brief stop. The incident ended without detention but drew national attention for reviving an obscure federal law that requires all adult non-citizens to carry proof of registration at all times. Long ignored by authorities, this mandate has resurfaced under a Trump administration directive emphasizing faithful execution of immigration laws, signaling a shift towards stricter compliance enforcement across the nation. Forgotten law revived amid broader immigration crackdown. Section 264E of the Immigration and Nationality Act has long required non-U.S. citizens to keep proof of registration, typically a green card or alien registration certificate, in their possession at all times. While the law technically remains on the books, its enforcement has been virtually non-existent for decades. That changed in January 2025 when President Trump signed Executive Order 14159, instructing agencies to fully enforce immigration statutes and rescinding prior guidance that had limited penalties for minor violations. Following the order, the Department of Homeland Security began issuing fines to lawful permanent residents caught without their identification. The initiative reflects a broader federal effort to reassert immigration control through technical legal provisions that had fallen into disuse. The new enforcement wave has already generated confusion among green card holders unsure of whether occasional lapses, such as leaving their documents at home, can lead to penalties, modernized enforcement, and updated penalties. Although Section 264E once imposed a maximum fine of $100 or up to 30 days in jail, DHS now applies modern sentencing guidelines that allow penalties as high as $5,000. In March 2025, DHS formally codified this interpretation while launching Form G-325R, which provides a process for non-citizens not yet registered to obtain proof of compliance. The agency also introduced an online platform to verify registration status and emphasize that non-compliance is a misdemeanor punishable by fine or imprisonment. However, scholars note that the registration framework is outdated and inconsistent. Professor Jonathan Weinberg of Wayne State University has called the system incoherent and confusing, pointing out that the original nationwide registration network no longer exists. Similarly, NYU's Professor Nancy Morowitz argues that there is no comprehensive registration scheme, as changes since the 1940s have fragmented the system and made enforcement uneven. Legal and civil rights pushback builds. The revived rule has prompted lawsuits from immigrant advocacy groups, including the Coalition for Humane Immigrant Rights, which contends that constant document checks invite racial profiling and violate constitutional protections. A federal court dismissed their initial challenge for lack of standing, but attorneys plan to refile as enforcement expands. The American Immigration Council has warned that the administration is using the registration law as another tool of intimidation, noting parallels to historical papers, please policing, Chicago enforcement, and the road ahead. Cruz's ticket was one of the first publicized cases under Operation Midway Blitz, a DHS initiative targeting documentation compliance in urban areas. Immigration attorneys now advise clients to carry their green cards at all times, as ICE and Customs and Border Protection have confirmed that violations may lead to misdemeanor citations. DHS insists it is merely enforcing existing law, but critics see political motives driving the effort. Until courts or Congress intervene, lawful residents are urged to keep registration proof on hand. For millions like Ruben Cruz, a forgotten clause in U.S. law has abruptly re-entered daily life, underscoring how shifts in federal priorities can transform obscure legal relics into active enforcement tools once again. As scrutiny over residency compliance grows, experts urge green card holders to stay vigilant and carry their proof of status at all times. What was once a forgotten regulation could soon become a serious legal risk if ignored. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care